Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Smitha. Welcome to my channel. Today's tutorial is on this beautiful bridal double cut crease with copper tones and glitter, which is a little bit more mellow than a bright gold or a yellow gold, and it goes beautifully with antique jewelry. So if you're ready, let's begin. As always, I'd like to get done with my brows first, and for that I'm going to be using a pomade today. This is the Ofra Cosmetics pomade in Khaki. I usually prefer pomades on brides because it's waterproof and long lasting, and it'll stay through all the sweat and the tears. And I like to apply it on the top portion of my brows first, and then I use the spoolie to spread it out and brush my brow hair upwards so I can clearly see at the bottom and fill them in. To clean up underneath the brows as well as a primer on my lids, I'm going to be using a concealer. The one that I'm using is the Milani concealer in the shade 145, and if you need any information on any of the products that I'm using today, you will find it right underneath this video in the description box. To make blending easy, I'm going to set above my crease with the Airspun Translucent Loose Powder. And then to get those dramatic sharp edges in the corners, I'm going to be using a sticky tape. On my eyes, I'm going to be using the Nightlife and Nerve palette from Deck of Scarlet. This has a good combination of mattes as well as shimmers, which is exactly what I need for today's look. I'm first dipping into Downtown with a narrow pointed brush by Doe Color, and with this I'm going to carve out my crease. This is where I want to be cutting my crease, and then I'm taking a little bit more of the same eyeshadow with a small flat fluffy brush to soften this up. And then with a small blending brush, I'm taking more of the same eyeshadow to buff it outwards. That'll help to extend your eye look, which in turn makes your eyes look bigger. To deepen the crease further, I'm going to dip into a black eyeshadow called Last Call. With the same small pointed brush, I'm going to carve out my crease, and then with a small blending brush I'm going to soften it so it melts into my transition shade. And as you can see, I'm doing it very light-handedly, especially while working with a black eyeshadow. You want to take very little color at a time. If you apply too much, blending becomes a nightmare. Now I'm going to show you how to achieve the most crisp cut crease. The first step would be to take some concealer and mark the area where you want to cut the crease. Next, I'm going to clean up my lid space with a cleanser, and I'm going to be using the Micellar cleansing water. You can also just use plain water. With a Q-tip, I'm going to just go around my lid to clean up any fallouts and the extra concealer that I have, because I want to be starting with a clean slate. And then with the concealer, I'm going to paint my lid. While the concealer is still tacky, I'm going to use glitter and grit right on top of it with a flat shader brush. This is a beautiful antique copper shade, a shimmery shade with specks of glitter to it. I'm going to go almost up to the outer third, and I'm going to leave a small gap in the outer corner for the eyeliner. To do the negative space in the outer end, I'm going to be using the Ofra gel liner in black. Just like I would do with a wing liner with an angled brush, I'm going to use a sticky tape as a guide to pull out a wing. And then instead of joining the wing back to my lash line, I'm going to go parallel to the cut crease. With the same gel liner, I'm going to fill in the outer third and later set it with the black eyeshadow from the palette and soften the edges. Next, I'm going to be using some delicate glitter over this, and for that I'm using the Boss palette from HipDot. I'm going to be using this light copper shade. This is a pressed glitter, so you don't even need a base like a sticky base or a glue. You can use it directly. I'm also going to extend the glitter in the negative space. It's time to take off the sticky tape and clean up underneath with some concealer. In the lower lash line, I'm first going to use Downtown with a small flat shader brush, and I'm going to smoke that out throughout my lower lash line. Using Bottle Service, I'm going to highlight my inner corners as well as brow bones. Now it's time for eyeliner. In my waterline, I'm going to be using a black eye pencil. This is the black gel liner pencil from ColourPop. And then to line my top lash line, I'm going to be using the Ofra gel liner in black. I'm going to be extending the eyeliner in the inner corner as well. And the brush that I'm using is a small eyeliner brush from Juno. And I've included that link as well in the description box below. To intensify the lower lash line, I'm going to dip into some black eyeshadow and stamp it right underneath my waterline with a flat definer brush by HipDot. I'm going to finish up by curling my lashes and applying a coat of mascara. The mascara that I'm using is from Makeup Forever. And for lashes, I'm going to be using one of my favorite lashes. This is Brazen by Black Label. And that completes the look. Just super easy, and I see that a lot of brides have been asking for cut creases because it extends your eye and makes it look so much bigger than it actually is, and it definitely accentuates. You can pick colors from your outfit. It is so versatile and it looks absolutely stunning. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon with a brand new one. Bye guys.